Hey, welcome back, everybody, to the Flatbuster Show. My name is Gabe here, co-host of the Thursday show. So we're gonna run down my top five movies of the year so far. We're ending up June, so we're at the halfway point. So I'm hoping the latter half of 2022 gives us such good movies as the first half did. Um, I'm going to start off with an honorable mention, and that's going to be The Black Phone. Easily the second best horror movie of the year so far. Um, Ethan Hawke was amazing as the grabber. That mask who was done by Savini was scary as hell. Many phases to that mask. The kids were great in this. So that's definitely my number two horror film of the year. It's good. Go watch it. It's still out in theaters. It just came out last week. So go see that and support it. But you may ask yourself, but Gabe, if that's your second, what's your favorite horror movie of the year so far? Well, that's where it comes in at number five, and that is Ty West X. And X was such a great thrill ride. X was so much fun to see in theaters with Mia Goth, um, Kid Cudi. You had such a wonderful story. It gave me Texas Chainsaw Massacre vibes, the original one, because that new one sucked. Don't tell anybody because they'll go after you like they did me. Anyways, X, such a wild ride. Definitely recommend it. If you haven't seen it, go rent it, buy it, however you consume your media, just do it. I have a free digital code if anybody wants it. Write down in the comments that you want the digital code for X, and I will send you the digital code for it. Anyways, my number four best movie of the year so far that I have seen, it's The Batman. Now, Tony, my co-host here, will fight me on this because it's like his number one or number two. Crazy. I mean, it's great, right? It made my list of top five of the year. But I think there's some movies that are better, and the Batman is great. Don't get me wrong; it is a wonderful movie. It is a true Batman detective story. You could hear the praises that Tony says all the time that he talks about the Batman. It's that the whole fucking noir film or whatever he likes to call it with all those pretentious words that he likes to use. I'm just gonna say I just had fun with it, and it was great to see a detective story Batman. I know a lot of people and they didn't like it. I know some people said it was boring. Some people said it fell asleep. I didn't, and I had fun with it. It was great. Robert Pattinson did a phenomenal job as the Cape Crusader, and I hope that he continues doing such a good job, and I hope that we get a very as good sequel to this. I'm ready. Sign me up for Robert Pattinson as Batman. Easily my second favorite Batman behind Ben Affleck. Yes, I said that. Ben Affleck's my favorite Batman. I don't care what you say. It's all about Batfleck. Yeah, he looks good. All right. So, anyways, my number three favorite movie of the year so far, it is gonna be Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. Sure, we didn't get as much multiverse madness as I thought we would. We got maybe three or four multiverses, but other than that, as far as the sequel is concerned, this one blows the first Doctor Strange out of the water. It literally blows it. There's some gaggles there. Anyways, yes, I love that movie. I love seeing the different versions of Doctor Strange. I loved Wanda. Benedict Cumberbatch, and man, the Olsen sister, which she's definitely one of Elizabeth Olsen, one of the best of the Olsen twins, the best Olsen sister. Anyways, they did a great job with this. I love the direction. I love how Disney, and I'm gonna be a little bit of a fan here. I love how Disney is like interconnecting all of these Disney Plus stories to the movies back to the Disney Plus. Which for some people may suck because if you don't have Disney Plus or you haven't watched WandaVision, you'll be like, what's going on with the Scarlet Witch? What's going on with Wanda? But you know what? It's a great way to basically build up a bigger storyline and not just do it like connected through like the movies, like the first couple phases of the MCU did. But anyways, yes, Doctor Strange. It is my third favorite movie of the year so far. I don't care what any of you say. It's the best. It's their best for me. Coming in at number 2, we had a whole episode, and you could look down in our videos. We had a whole episode about this movie about David Eggers, and number 2 is going to be The Northman. I loved it. You know, who doesn't love Nordic, you know, stories and Nordic odes and journeys, you know, a hero's journey. And this is what it gave me. And finally, I would say I love Alexander Skarsgård. I've always been a fan of him since True Blood, you know, and finally he got something that he could really sink his teeth into. And I know he's probably Nordic, you know, he's a freaking Norse guy by the way that he looks in this movie and the way that he just looks. He's just a really good looking guy, right? But oh my god, that story that we got from it, the way it was written, you know, the way it was acted, directed, it was such beautiful. That fight scene at the end where you have the lava, the volcano, oh my god, just pure perfection. There was not one instance in this movie that I thought was too long or too short. It was just a near perfect movie, again, in my opinion. So that's why it makes number 2 on my list, which gives us the number 1 movie that I've seen in 2022 so far, and that movie is going to be Top Gun. I mean, was there any question? Top Gun. Oh, what a thrill ride. Tom Cruise at his cruisiest. Miles Teller, who I'm a big fan of, always have been. Tony could tell you how many times I've talked about Miles Teller. If it has Miles Teller in it, I'm going to watch it. Same thing with Tom Cruise. I'm going to watch it. The man, Cruise, just knows how to make a summer blockbuster. And this is what he has. And as of this moment, right, as of this Tuesday, the movie grossed $1 billion now worldwide, and making it Tom Cruise's biggest hit ever of all time. And I'm so happy for him, and I'm glad for him, and I'm glad that people are going back to the movies and seeing this, because the box office looks like it's been able to sustain Top Gun and Jurassic and Lightyear and all these other movies, and people are going out, and that just goes to show you that we're ready, right? We're ready to go out and enjoy our life and be at the theaters. You know, as far as you know, many people are like, oh, wait for it to go on streaming. Well, the money is showing that people will go watch a good movie at the theater, and that is what Top Gun is. And that was an experience. Everybody that I know, cousins, uncles, aunts, friends, whatever, they all went like, I'm gonna go see Top Gun. Gabe, should I go see Top Gun? All right, I'm gonna go see Top Gun. Fucking phenomenal movie. It just had everything. It had a heart. It had a romance. It had action. Again, Top Gun, number 1 movie of 2022 so far, and I really hope that changes, because I'm excited for the second half of 2022. You have the you have Avatar coming up. You know, you have all these other movies for the second half. Halloween. Is Halloween going to overtake the top spot for best horror of the year? Who knows? No, it's not. Anyways, I'm glad if you like this, you know, if you enjoyed this ranking, give us a like, subscribe to our Flatbuster YouTube page. You know, we have lots of content coming for you. We have our Thursday live shows at 9:05 Central, where me and Tony debate the hot topics in movie news for the week. You know, he's always wrong, but yay, that's for another, you know, that's for another time. But again, thank you so much for liking, commenting, and subscribing. You guys enjoy the rest of your day.